Eat, drink, sleep. Crypto. Crypto Timo. Let's go!
Maybe a 15-year-old kid. So, a 6-year-old kid is kind of crazy. But, okay, so, essentially, right, there are exchanges where people are able to exchange their crypto for basically their crypto, their money. We call it monies. It may or may not be money, but they can exchange their money for or their assets for various other assets. And when they do this, they're interacting with something called a liquidity pool, which allows them to be able to do it without any kind of middleman. And what Animal Farm does is allows anybody who has capital, anybody who has one of the tokens that is stakeable on our platform, to lend their capital, to lend those tokens to an exchange. And this exchange uses it to allow people to swap those tokens. And this provides value to the person who's swapping the token because they're able to swap the token with very little loss, right? There's liquidity there. And it provides value to the exchange because they're collecting fees on every time someone exchanges. So for providing that capital to the exchange, for lending them capital to the exchange, they pay you 30 to 40% every year on the amount of capital on those tokens that you lend to them. And Animal Farm is the first platform that allows you to lend capital to one of these major exchanges in a way where you have full control of your tokens. You're the only one that can access your tokens, and it has an incentive structure built on top of it that allows you to collect your reward in the form of BUSD, which is a stable coin, basically a coin that stays at the price of $1. And the stable coin that we chose is backed by Binance, which is the largest exchange in the world and has the largest treasury out of all the exchanges backing this stable coin to ensure its stability. And BNB, which is the main token of the whole network, which is used to pay for gas and has a very, very bright history with a great team behind it. So that's basically it. It's a platform that allows you to do collateralized lending to an exchange and get paid for doing that. And it has a incentive structure built on top of it that allows for optimal price appreciation of the tokens that you're getting rewarded in, and an avenue to use those tokens to earn BNB and BUSD rather than having to make speculative decisions in the market. So you don't have to try to time the market. You can earn a dividend in BNB and BUSD, which is a regular payment, a daily payment in BNB and BUSD for lending, rather than getting paid in a token where you have to time the market and say, is the price going to go up today or tomorrow today? I don't know. Maybe I should sell some today. Maybe I should hold on to it because maybe the price will. You don't have to do any of that. You don't have to worry about any of that. You can get paid in a dividend. And the most wealthy people in the world and the people that know how to build wealth are not people who are doing speculative trading. The people who are really the wealth holders and the people that are building wealth and really uh, even people that are middle class people building their way up to wealth. The way that you can do that most effectively is by buying assets that have strong fundamental value and then earning a dividend on those assets and leveraging those assets to increase your earnings on them. So in the real estate market, how you would do this is you have a piece of real estate, you rent it out, and this rent that you're collecting would be your dividend on the property, and you can leverage that property by pulling equity out of it. Say it's $100,000 property, you pull $30,000 out. The bank lends you $30,000, and now you can use that $30,000 to buy more property. And with Animal Farm, you're getting paid a dividend, that BNB and BUSD, which is coming from the incentive structure on the platform, and you're leveraging that capital that you have on the platform by lending it to PancakeSwap. So it's basically how to invest in the most optimal way for wealth building on easy mode, right? It's like automated for you. All you have to do is stake it in there and then utilize the tokens that you're earning to increase your ownership of the platform and earn BNB on the dog token. So you're earning dogs and pigs. You're putting the pigs in the pig pen to earn BUSD. You're putting the dogs in the auto compounding pool, which is earning BNB and increasing your ownership of pigs. Or you're taking those dogs, pairing it with BUSD or BNB, and using them to earn pigs. So that's Animal Farm in a nutshell. And then Drip, I kind of already spoke to the dynamics of Drip, but Drip is a platform where you're earning a daily ROI for locking up capital, and effectively it's a way where you're lending capital to future participants. So you're saying that I'm going to buy this Drip and I'm going to stake it. So I'm going to refuse to remove capital from the system, and this adding capital to the system allows others to remove capital from the system if they choose to do so. And for putting capital in the system, allowing other people to access your capital for that period of time, you're given a reward for providing that value to future and past participants. And that reward comes in the form of Drip, which is the drip for this dividend is being generated through a tax on transactions.
Sure.
So that's the most. And then there's a very powerful referral system on Drip, which allows for team building and just mass onboarding.